Quickly before we start the video, I'd just like to say be sure to hit that sub button if you enjoy my content and also the notification button to stay updated on my latest uploads. Yo, what is up guys, my name is Steven and welcome back to a brand new Clash Royale video. Now today, we are going to be going over the most shittiest cards in Clash Royale. So I've actually just made a deck with these worst cards and I'm only going to be throwing them down. So one is obviously the one Elixir Skeletons. They have gotten a nerf so far and they're not that great anymore, you know, because there's only 3 and you can like basically use Goblins or a Skarmy, which is only like 2 more Elixir, but it gives you like 16 Skeletons, which is way better. You also got the Giant Skeleton, which is like too easily distracted, too low HP, so it's not going to really work out that well anyways. And after that you have the Rage spell and the Mirror, and you also got the Tornado. So what we're going to do is basically make a deck with all of these cards and see if we can actually beat Chobo Hype. He's actually a pretty decent player at 3090, so he should be like kind of a challenge for us using this deck right here. Also the Elite Barbarians, I haven't seen those used often. It's not like the Mega Minion. I actually like wait the same amount of time as the Mega Minion has been released, so it's already 1 week and it's not even that popular, because when the Mega Minion was released 1 week later, it was pretty popular and a lot of people were using it. So that's why the Elite Barbs have officially gone on the underused list. So it's basically Elite Barbs, I guess, Tornado, and a Giant Skeleton. So we just got those 3 cards and see if we can make like a pretty okay deck just to verse Chobo Hype. Now he is already destroying us with a Hog Rider Ice Wizard push. I should have saved that Tornado for the Hog Rider because I could have just kept it in the middle for my tower to shoot it down. And now he already has Sphere Goblins coming in, so I'm gonna have to counter that, or that's gonna like get some major chip damage off of me. But basically what we're trying to do is have, I guess, a Giant Skeleton lightning deck, so I can just lightning whatever's there, just get out of the way, and my Giant Skeleton can get to the tower and hopefully blow it up from there. We also got the Elite Barbs assisting with the Tornado as our main burn spell. So we're gonna drop the lightning spell right there. It's not gonna do anything. And look at that Knight and Hog Rider with the Rage spell right there. It's just gonna absolutely destroy my tower. And I mean, the Rage is one of the less underused cards on the list, but it can be underused at the top meta. But this guy, he obviously has like a really good deck in par with the Rage spell. So we're gonna start a Giant Skeleton push on the other side, because if we go on that side, we're pretty vulnerable. He can easily counter us like that. But anyways, dropping the Giant Skeleton right there. The Giant Skeleton, I mean, it really should have gotten a buff in the last update, but the only reason why I think it didn't get a buff is because of the clone spell. Now, the clone spell, it basically clones every troop in the vicinity where it's dropped. So I think if you clone a Giant Skeleton before it dies, it'll actually duplicate the bomb. So that's why I think Supercell isn't nerfing the Giant Skeleton or buffing the Giant Skeleton for that reason, just so the clone spell won't make the Giant Skeleton too OP if it actually gets buffed. So next we have the Tornado, which obviously isn't getting much light in most of the arenas, and that's because of its no damage to crown towers. You can't use it to clutch, and you can only use it to pull troops. It's very useful in like some cases. Most battles it's not that useful anyways. And I guess the last one is the Elite Barbarians. Those are obviously underused because they're so high Elixir, and it's basically a big risk. Like, I mean, they can be countered with a Skarmy, they can be countered with just, I guess, 3 Elixir minions, so it's gonna be a real risk just playing those Elite Barbarians. And I don't think they're much value for 6 Elixir. I think they definitely should be reduced to like 4 or something. But hey, we actually just ended up taking the L on this one. At least we didn't get 2 crown. I mean, seriously, this is like a really crappy deck, but we're just gonna kind of switch it up right now. We're gonna give Chobo a GG right here, and let's see if we can actually change up the deck to make it like way more effective. Let's see if we could actually take the tower in the next one. So I don't really know. Maybe we'll put the login, or maybe we'll have, I guess, the 3 Musketeers with the Giant Skeleton. I think Chief had actually used a Giant Skeleton 3 Musketeer deck before, so I think it's going to be pretty overpowered if I actually do that. Put in the Skarmy just because it provides like a huge value for 3 Elixir. And there we go, we got our deck built up. Elite Barbarian, Giant Skeleton, and I guess, tornado. So let's see if we can actually pull this off. The giant skeleton, it should be less distracted if I actually pull like all his troops to the center using that tornado. But we're gonna start a push off in the back right now, and he already has the hog rider going at our tower, so that's gonna be real bad for us, especially since the hog rider is gonna chip away so much with those assisting, and I don't have my mega minion to help out that giant skelly anymore, so it's gonna even make it more bad. But here's a perfect lightning opportunity. We're just gonna drop the lightning right there. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. It's going towards the tower, and oh shit, he dropped the knight right there. Looks like our giant skeleton has just been countered, but we're looking pretty bad right now. Just look at our tower. It's already at 842 HP left, but I think we might be able to pull at least one crown off if our 3 musketeers properly. I think he does have a fireball, so that's gonna give us a huge disadvantage right here. Here comes the hog rider, and look at that fireball. If I had my 3 muskets up right now after he burned his fireball, that would make it so overpowered. We're gonna drop the tornado right there. Elite bards are going in. Okay, that was kind of a failed push right there. I mean, if I dropped the tornado any closer, it could have actually pulled those spear goblins and made my elite bards do way more damage on the tower. But still, nothing bad. He still has like the huge advantage on our tower just because we are kind of using like a really I can't say that right now, unorthodox deck right here with like these 3 musketeers and hog riders. But I think he just has his fireball up, so that's gonna be real bad for us. Hog riders go down, and there goes the fireball. He just fucked up my entire push right there. Pretty sad. But I don't know, maybe we'll just go for like a giant skeleton mega minion and try to take the 1 crown, or we can wait until he commits to a push and just surprise him with the 3 muskets. But anyways, here we go. Giant skeleton in the back right now. We got the mega minion up, we got the lightning spell up, and he's giving us kind of a rage face. We're just gonna hit him back up with a crying face right there. Okay, he has the ice wizard up, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to counter that. Maybe we'll drop the lightning spell once again, but I know he has the knight. So it would be really great if I actually had a zap, because I can easily take out those spear goblins like that. Here comes the fireball. Mega minions down. And there goes my whole entire push. I don't even know why I dropped those elite bards. The giant skeleton bomb is going to clear everything out. Here comes the Skarmy taking down the rest of that hog rider, and he's gonna zap right there. I'm gonna have to drop a mega minion just to counter that. And I think if we like take him by surprise with 3 muskets on that side, we might actually be able to wipe out that tower completely. So we're just gonna have to wait until he commits and try to go for a 1 crown push. So here comes the hog rider. Here comes the 3 musket ice spears. He's gonna drop a oops. Here comes the tornado. He's pulling back for 1 second. Can the 3 muskets take a 1 crown? 24 HP left. So all we have to do is lightning spell right there, and we can get the 1 crown down. That's gonna be game right there. I mean, these decks are definitely super underpowered. So guys, that is gonna wrap it up for today's video. Be sure to leave a like down below if you enjoyed today's Clash Royale episode, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and click that notification button to stay updated on my latest uploads.